It's Friday, baby. Now, before you go spend your paycheck, you at the right place. This is Mike on Money. I'm excited about the video today because I'm gonna be dropping bars as usual. There'll be a link in my bio as usual. But today I'm also giving out free money. So rock with me to the end of the video, and I'll give you instructions on how to get this free money. But today I want to address the elephant in the room, and that's inflation. Inflation is a normal part of the economy. By definition, it is more money in the economy than things to spend it on. Inflation is normal. It's the reason why something today costs more than it did 30 years ago. So inflation is normal. But what we're experiencing currently is hyperinflation. And hyperinflation has been due to the pandemic. During the pandemic, there was $5 trillion given out in stimulus. 5 trillion. $5 trillion given out in stimulus. Check this out. 40% of US dollars in existence was printed in the last 12 months. So in theory, the goal was for them to add money to the economy. Um, but what they ended up doing was printing money in access. So they decreased the value of the dollar. But they also have to have that money to now be accounted for with inflation. So all of that stimulus money that you received, you're paying it back in gas, groceries. It's even affecting your retirement accounts, which I'll get into a little bit later. So the reason who prints this money, where's the money coming from? It's the Federal Reserve, which is a central banking system. So the central banking system, their goal is to decrease interest rates, even though interest rates are like daily increasing. Their goal is actually to decrease interest rates because by doing that, they allow people start taking out more loans, and it causes more debt, and people spend more. So even though it doesn't seem like it, Fed the central banking system is kind of on our side, even though they're eating at every cent in our pocket right now. Now, in regards to inflation, there are some benefits though. There are some benefits, and that's what I'm gonna get into right now. There's some actions that I want y'all to start putting in place to plan for a recession. A recession is a normal circumstance in the economy. It happens it happens every so often. It's part of the economic cycle. But we do probably have one that's coming up. So I want to prepare y'all for that. Um, so my first advice, and remember, I'm not a financial advisor, so this is not financial advice. But my first advice during these times currently is you want to increase your revenue. Like I mentioned in my last video, whether that's you need to pay off debt, you need to ask for a raise at your job, you need to actually spend less. Spend less at the grocery store, and I'll make videos on how to save you money in all aspects. Traveling, I got you. You in the right place. But So you want to decrease your spending. You want to have a safety blanket. You want to have about 3 to 6 months of your bills for saving, and that's just in case you lose your job or whatever the circumstances. You want to have that nest egg. So you want to have protection by saving. You want to spend less. and you want to start increasing. Look for a side job, a side hustle, or start your own business. But try to find multiple revenue streams. The average millionaire has 7 sources of income. So if you only have one, you ain't it. You ain't doing it. You ain't doing it. But you at the right place. I got you. Now the other thing I want to get into in regards to inflation is investing. Now, when it comes to investing during a recession or inflation, um, the stock market is on a downtrend. You're probably seeing your 401k or your investment accounts just significantly dropping. But I want to give you a quote from Warren Buffett, which is the greatest investor of all time. And Warren Buffett said to be greedy when others are fearful and fearful when others are greedy. So what does he mean by that? So when your investments or your retirement accounts or however you're investing in your stocks or your portfolio, when you see that dramatically decreasing, a lot of people run. I'm losing too much money, bro. I gotta get out. But that's actually the wrong move. Market downtrends, they really don't last any longer than somewhere around a year. And every time it happened, it's been different times, 3 months, sometimes 6 months, sometimes. But a market downturn doesn't really last longer than a year's time. But a market uptrend of your portfolio of your investments is on a strong increase. I mean, it's increasing for years. So if you ask me, I'll take those years of increase over the short term decrease any day. Just have that same determination that whatever made you invest in the company in the first place. Then there's no reason to run. The actual value of your investment is increasing. It's just not currently showing it. So it's kind of a mind game that you have to play. Um, but I think I did enough talking for the day. What I'm gonna do now is direct y'all into how to how to how to collect this money today. So if you and I have a link in my bio for all of this. Um, Now, if you already have accounts with these companies, then this won't work out all that well. But initially, how I want to give y'all some money is I'm going to I'm going to share my Cash App link. Now, if you don't have Cash App, this is where the first benefit comes from. If you don't have Cash App, $5 for signing up and using my link, you'll get $5 immediately. So if you have a Cash App and you want to just create another account to get the $5, do you? Um, but that's the start. Sign up and get that link. Cash App is actually where I'll be sending you the money as well. So sign up with Cash App. If you already have Cash App and you don't want to create a new account, then you won't benefit from that. But there's additional benefit coming. So after creating the Cash App, you'll get the $5 referral, but I'm also personally gonna give you $2. But I'm only giving you the $2 after the next step. So the next step is to create a Robinhood account using my referral link. The Robinhood is where you invest in the stock market, the S&P 500, Apple, Amazon, Tesla, whatever the case is. But I want to get you started, especially since the market is on a downtrend now. If you invest now, you'll get greater returns in the future. So by using my Robinhood link, um, signing up for the Robinhood link, you'll also get free free stocks once you sign up using my referral. So you'll get the free stocks once I get the notification that you sent that you got the referral. I will then send the $2 um, to your Cash App. So that way, if you iffy about investing in the market, you'll not only get free stocks to sign up in, but you could use the $2 that I'm giving you to get started. You know what I'm saying? That's if you iffy on the situation. I just use the $2, let it sit and see, and then once you're a believer, you know what I'm saying. Then you do what you do. Um, but yeah, all of that'll be description in the bio, man. I appreciate y'all rocking with me, and I'll see y'all next week.